Hey, you guys, happy Tuesday and happy day 30 of the group. This is our last day together in this group. And I just want to say congratulations for making it to the end. And, it's funny to say the end because it's really not the end. It's just the beginning. It's just a part of this journey. But for this particular group, we are at the end of this group. But you have somewhere else to go from here, right? I have a new group that just started yesterday. But there's really no activity in there yet. So I want anybody who feels like doing something like we just did in here again, even better, because you guys gave me some great feedback. I'm going to be sending you all invites to that group, and whoever feels like it, jump right into that group next. For those of you that maybe don't want to do another round like this, another 30 days like this, I have Elevate Ourselves on Facebook. So jump right back into that group. Either way, I want to continue to support you with these groups, and I hope, and I get the feeling that many of you have felt really supported over the last 30 days and feel like this group environment and this supportive environment has been good for you. And I'm so happy for that. Thank you, because that helps me be a better coach. It helps me to feel, even more purpose-filled than I did before, because I love helping people and I love sharing with people what I have experienced. And that's what this is all about. It really is. And I wanted to leave you with this one story because I'm not sure that I told you this, but in the beginning, I totally had major hiccups and I didn't do everything, according to plan. So really quickly, what I wanted to share with you this morning is when I first started my first round of the 21-day fix back in July of 2014, late July, I think it was July 26, 2014. 3 days into that first round, I injured myself, accidentally doing a Pilates class with an instructor, separate, completely apart from the 21-day fix. And I had to take 9 days off because of that injury. I really couldn't work out and I didn't want to exacerbate things. So I had to step away after only 3 days. Add to that, I had a death in the family, and I had to go out to Kansas City for the memorial. So I had a lot of things going on, and I had to take a break from working out. And while I was a little frustrated and disappointed, I was in an accountability group that my coach had put me in there, and that really helped me to get out of the mindset that I had somehow screwed things up, and that because I couldn't work out and I couldn't do everything perfectly, that it wasn't worth doing at all. I continued to drink my shakes throughout that time period, and I did manage to make decent food choices. I do remember pizza in Kansas City, but I still was mindful of how I was eating. I wasn't going crazy, but I kept that common thread going. And what wound up happening was, as soon as I got back from Kansas City, my shoulder had healed, and I was able to get right back into working out. And I did that. And one of the reasons why I believe and I know that I was able to do that was because through my participation in that accountability group, despite the fact that I wasn't able to do what I had set out to do, I helped myself. I got out of my own way, right? I got out of my own head. I didn't isolate. I didn't say, screw it. Everything's screwed up now. I really cultivated the idea that as soon as I was able, I was going to get back on that horse. I wasn't going to think that I had to start over. It wasn't about that. It was cultivating this mindset that, it's not this insurmountable starting over. It's this, I'm just going to get right back on that horse. And I did. And that was the best thing I could possibly do to help me get back to things that I know work. So that was my first foray basically into the power of the mindset, and where you're looking at your journey. Are you looking to be perfect, or are you looking for progress? And I realized from very, very early on that it is not about perfection. It is about progress, and that I was going to make progress no matter what. The last thing I'll say is this. After my first round of the 21-day fix, I lost 8 pounds, and I was super, super excited about that. That wasn't even a perfect round, obviously, but I was super excited about how I was feeling, and, certainly losing 8 pounds by, eating whole foods, not really depriving myself, just stopping eating what I knew I needed to anyway, like sugar and white carbs, but still getting to eat carbs and losing 8 pounds and feeling stronger and working out and developing an exercise plan, working out every day of a week was brand new to me, and I felt so happy about that. And I did. I lost 8 pounds. And then my husband and I went away on a cruise for our anniversary that year, just about a week later, and I gained back 7 of the 8 pounds I lost. And I could have felt really shitty about that, right? But I didn't. I was like, all right, so, I enjoyed myself. I was on vacation, geez. And I just got back to doing the workouts as soon as I got home. And within about 10 days, I lost that weight that I had gained, and I started making progress again. And so I just want you to know that I know what it's like to have a net loss and versus having lost weight versus gaining some of it back, so your net loss is not as big as you had hoped, and how to cultivate a mindset that it's still worth participating, and that at any point in time you can just jump right back in to what works, and what has worked for other people, and do what you can each and every day. And these groups is where the magic happens. They're where the magic happens, and that certainly has been for me, and I have a feeling that that's how you guys feel as well. So I really hope that each and every one of you continue your fitness journey, your fitness and health journey with each other, with me, in either the next group I have going on, which is Rise Together, or Elevate Ourselves on Facebook. But wherever it is, know that we are stronger together. And I thank you so much for these last 30 days. It just is a wonderful feeling to create a community of supportive people that show up every day to celebrate whatever it is that they have done in that day. And each day we do that, we get better at celebrating life in general, and all the gifts that we have been given. So thank you again for being a part of the group. I love you guys, and like I said, this is the end of Lean in 2017, but it is just the beginning for some of you, and for others of you, it's just another chapter in your journey. And I hope you feel like this is it's just another stepping stone towards going towards your goals. All right, mwah. Love you guys. See you soon.